We got the new wheel bearing on, everything like that, got it tightened up. You can really see the carnage now. I mean, everything in there that was plastic melted. This is actually still supposed to be part of a bearing race, which is no longer. Bunch of needle bearings on the ground down there, but I'd say we did a number on it, that's for sure. That's the inside. Man, at least we got the truck running now and we can start actually driving again. So I am gonna look for 2 tires. I think I'm just gonna put stock size tires back on it and things like that and go from there. I also found a crew cab truck that I've been interested in. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. Whether I'm gonna sell this or sell a few of my other cars to purchase that and then sell this, but I did list this truck for sale. So if anybody's in the market, I might be selling this truck. The truck is back in action and sounding better than ever. Oh man, why didn't I buy a 6-liter to keep forever? Woo. I do love this 6.0 sound. We are good to go. The 6.0 running alive, the wheel bearings in. Just drove it. It drives down the road absolutely good. I don't want to say it drives down the road perfect because I'm still missing a few lug nuts, so I didn't really want to go too crazy on it. But I hit it up to 55 miles an hour and there was no wheel bearing noise. So we tested the 4-wheel drive, obviously. 4-wheel drive works. It did come up and over these mountains and lumps and things like that. So I'd say we're good to go for now. So I haven't decided fully yet if I'm going to actually go down to Cecil County. I do really want to, but I'd rather trailer the car down. I do have somebody that is interested in the car trailer, the enclosed trailer, and he is supposed to come later this afternoon. So that's also one thing kind of holding me up because I'd have to be back by 3 o'clock. Although now it's only about 10 o'clock in the morning, but maybe we'll just hold out one more week for hopefully better weather. Maybe I'll get a clutch turn in that car this week too. He's gonna help us get the driveway done, so I couldn't be any more excited about this. As you guys know, I had got a load of stone and I'm tired of shoveling it. You can see I did a lot up there over on the side. But a good friend of mine, John Young, is willing to bring over his tractor here. Now, this video is not going to do this tractor any justice. This thing is absolutely a beautiful piece of art, you know. I don't know all the specs or the details on it, but it's definitely cool looking. I'm more of a John Deere guy myself, but how can you know, hate on a Ford? Probably doesn't sound as good as the 6.0 does though. Alright guys, so I did not actually go to the track today. A little bit of a disappointment. I did want to go, but I had to get this driveway done. It looks amazing now. So big shout out to John Rambo Racing. Check him out on Instagram. Good friend of mine. He helps me out with a lot of things. He tows my cars. Came over here, made a couple bucks doing this. Like, great guy. I appreciate it to no extent. This definitely makes the driveway look 10 times better. The problem I was having when you bring a car trailer or a trailer in right here, this was low, so then it would bottom out right here and hit. So now with the way he graded it, it's gonna flow nice and firm, or nice and slow, and it'll go right in and have no issues. So couldn't be any more proud of the way it turned out, and we're work in progress, guys. So let's actually get the 6.0 moved, get it out of here. It's kind of in the dog spot right now, and I don't want to make him mad. So we're gonna get this moved, get the C5 back in the driveway, get these cars out of the yard, and I actually have to, I ran to the lot earlier and I met with 2 people I ended up selling one of the cars. A little bit less than I wanted to take, but sometimes you just got to do that, move forward. I've had the car for a little bit, and I just like moving forward. I like, you know, as long as I make a couple bucks and I'm moving in the right direction, that's what matters. So let's get the truck moved. He's come a long way in 3 years. It took him about 2.5 years to calm down. I'm definitely gonna have to get another enclosed trailer here. That trailer was nice. I just, bad timing, I guess we'll say. Good morning, guys. I hope everyone had a fantastic St. Patrick's Day. We are back. I locked it. Unbelievable. So, I'm actually leaving early today. We are taking the 6.0. Man, that high idle sounds so awesome in this truck. Man, does that 4-inch MBRP exhaust sound amazing. This is not a sponsored video. None of my videos are sponsored, actually, so I'm sure you guys figured that out. So today, there is 2 things I want to go check out. One of them being a car for a friend, and the other one is a car for my lot. So one of those is at the auto auction, and the other one is at the other auto auction, both being Mannheim auto auctions. So, man, that seat's really getting bad. Hopefully the giveaway C5, I can get the seats out of that. I already asked Mike about that. He said he's gonna talk to the guy, and if the guy doesn't mind, we're gonna get them. So, with that being said, it's finally a nice day out. It's not windy. You know, I can actually do some things outside. So, let's head to drop Momo off at daycare, and then we're off to work. All right, guys, so we drove the F250 this morning. Runs and drives absolutely great. We're gonna drop it off and get 2 tires. So for now, we're getting in the F150. A bunch of people have asked me if I did sell this truck. I have not sold the truck yet. I did take a deposit, so it's kind of sold. So, fortunately, I can't sell anybody this because I have a deposit. So, there's the scoop on the F150. But we are going to drive it today just for a little bit till we get the tires put on the F250. So let's grab the F250 and we're going to drop it off the tires.
Thank you. 49.5 on the next car. The high here to go 65. Number 65 going to go 65 here to go 65 the F250.
So I did end up making 2 purchases today. I bought a Oldsmobile Alero, and then I bought a Mazda Protege. So they were just 2 cheapy cars, you know, to get me through tax season. My inventory's running a little low. I just needed something, you know, a few $100 to $1,000 to sell. So they we'll be able to list both of them for probably $1,200 to $1,500 and sell them pretty quickly. So, like I was saying, we made 2 purchases today. We got a 03 Oldsmobile Alero, and we got a 2000 Mazda Protege. Now, they're not, you know, perfect cars or anything like that. You know, the Alero is probably, I'd say, a lot nicer, or a little nicer than the other one. You can see somebody put a windshield in this car. Stickers are on the floor over there. Normally, you buy a car, you don't get 2 keys with 2 keyless entries, but, you know, we did on this one. So, this one will be a quick sale, you know. It's just make a couple $100 and move on. Sometimes it's nice to just buy something quick, you know, put a couple dollars into it. Like I'll have to get the stickers put on the windshield, and I think the passenger mirror was missing. Not sure if you can see it over there. See how you can see there's no mirror actually on that, so we'll get a mirror thrown on there, couple bucks and move on. Mazda Protege has a couple miles on it, has actually 200,000, but for the price I picked it up, you know, I can still afford to sell it for a couple bucks and make a couple dollars. So these cars, they do run pretty good. This had no engine light or anything like that, so it does have a little bit of cancer on it. But like I said, I have a couple customers that have under $1,000 they want to spend for cars, so I'll get this one cleaned up and be able to hopefully help somebody out. So again, this one actually came with a keyless entry, and these are actually pretty good cars, I won't lie. So let's start getting them cleaned up. Actually, I'm done for today with these two cars. I have a couple things I have to do on some other cars and things like that. So there you have it. Just wanted to kind of show you guys a little bit of what happens at the auction, you know. Just wanted to show you guys, you know, I do make purchases throughout the week. Usually if they're sitting here facing in, they are not ready for sale. I just picked them up. So once they get turned around, like the Fusion here, which actually we took a deposit on Saturday, and same with the Passat, we actually sold that one on Saturday. So we're waiting for 5:30 to come around today, and both of these cars will be out of here. So made for kind of a good weekend. We also had sold the car trailer. So there you have it. Like I said, everybody keeps asking about the F-150. Unfortunately, guys, like I said, I have a deposit on that. I'm not able to sell that one to anybody. It's, you know, family friend. So that truck we know runs and drives good. I drove it today to the auction, obviously. So, and then there's the 6.0. Okay, so they couldn't actually locate the tire that I need for the truck. I want to put the same tires on this. They are Kelly Edge AT. And the rears are like brand new on here, so I want to stick with the same brand on there. So I just ordered 2 more tires for this truck. So we're gonna park it over here and drive the F-150 again. As you can see, they're getting pretty worn, so we're not gonna drive this anymore until the tires get here. So we're actually, I think we're gonna drive that Alera we had just purchased. It seems like a pretty solid car, and I always like to put some miles on my cars before I list them for sale. So I'm gonna locate the mirror and things like that for it, so why not drive it and see if there's any other issues or any other concerns that we have to address before taking it to the garage and getting it once over there. So let's move this over and pull the Alero out. Now, all the readiness monitors are set in this car, so it is ready for inspection as that, you know, on that aspect. But the right front headlight is broken, so I'm gonna get a headlight, and there's a pretty significant dent on the right front fender also. So I might just go ahead and see if I can't source a headlight for that, or a fender and a headlight together. So the car seems to run and drive very well. I've got about 37 miles on it so far, which isn't a whole bunch, but usually, from what I do, you can tell if a car is going to be good or not in the first, you know, 5 or 10 miles. So with that being said, we're going to go get Momo now. So I did briefly check it over while we were at the house. That's how I know it needs a right front wheel speed sensor. And, you know, everything else checked out very well on the car. So that's always a plus. So let's go get Momo, and then we'll probably do the wheel speed sensor.